The aim of the exercise was to check the weather conditions for this week, and then regarding them, try to think about something to do using the weather as a tool to manipulate the results. The students could use it as a phase of the process of designing something, or they could use the weather as interactivity, like an interactive agent.
Hemos hecho una tormenta de ideas en clase para ver qué materiales podíamos conseguir rápidamente para empezar a trabajar.
Fabrics, paper, glue, paint, anything. And then we had to use the weather as a tool or as a tool for interaction with the materials.
The results were very different, also because the different cultural background of each one, but also the different academic path of each one.
My project was mainly, it's not one project, it's different experiments. So I got different materials and I used different materials. The first one using just a light-sensitive film. And then I put it inside a pinhole box and I put it in the sun for exposure for 1 minute with the wind. Then the result was just kind of an overexposed film but with very interesting graphics. The second one was using thermic paper, the one that is used for fax machines, and then a magnifier, and I tried to heat the paper and do different shapes. And then I did alterations eventually with those shapes. The third one was using just a bag full of ice cubes and gouache paint or RGB colors. I put it in the sun, let it melt inside a bottle, then put it back in the freezer, and then just let it melt again and take macro photographies of the shapes of the ice.
He empezado primeramente con una cinta de carpintero, pegándolas para ver la marca de la meteorología o de la polución. A partir de ahí pensé en utilizar el viento como instrumento pues para pintar. Lo que se quedó un poco fue una estructura que colgase unas cuerdas y atados unos bolígrafos y con una serie de piezas que recogían el viento para pintar primeramente sobre un lienzo, y entonces empiezas a pensar en la forma de que eso coja pues en volumen. Empecé un poco a jugar con otros materiales como caramelo, cola blanca.
We didn't know what to expect, because this is something that we haven't tried before. So it's a completely new exercise that we wanted to test here in this master.
Personally, what I liked about this is the going into the process of experimenting before starting a project or before starting with your idea. Just experiment with materials and research, and then you will find you will have great archive of material that you can manipulate later and use for your project to support your project.
They were not conclude projects, but at least they were experiments that can easily be done in a more serious way and applied to real projects.